Question 11 says, the demand for houses in London has caused house prices to rise considerably in the last 5 years. Many people cannot now afford to buy a house. So house prices rose because demand increased. So what can be concluded from this? What is the result? Let's see. A says, on a demand and supply diagram for houses, there has been a movement up the demand curve. No. No. For a movement up the demand curve, we need a shift of the supply curve. That's a movement up the demand curve. And this says the demand for houses in London has caused prices to rise. So that means the demand curve shifted. Hey, maybe I'm wrong, but no, I'm not wrong. Wow, somebody keeps messaging me. B says, on a demand and supply diagram for houses, there has been a movement up the supply curve. Yes. Yeah, that sounds good. There's a movement up the supply curve when the demand curve shifts to the right? Up the supply curve because now there's a higher quantity demanded. I think B is the answer for 11. Let's try C. The price elasticity of demand for houses is greater than 1. We don't know. We cannot make that conclusion. And D says the price elasticity is 0. Certainly not. But we don't know that. Each multiple choice question is a little world, and they did not give us any evidence of a perfectly elastic house supply. So answer for 11 must be B. Let's find the answer for 12 after we clean up. There's a specific tax on each bottle of perfume sold. In the diagram, S is the supply curve before tax and ST is after. Okay. Which area represents the revenue received by the government for the tax? Oh, well, these are easy. I need to get my pen. The revenue received by the government would be WTPR. WT, and I just look for it here. This is the only one with WTPR. Make sure that's correct. Yeah. Answer for 12 must be C. Maybe we can try 13. Hey, that box fits in there nicely, doesn't it? But that's for the previous question. 13 says, the diagram shows the demand curve and supply curve for a product, and here, which area represents producer surplus? Producer surplus is O. Producer surplus is OY0YW. But they don't give us that. So they give us, let's see, OZWY. OZWY minus OZY. OZY. Oh, answer for 13 must be, line it up, must be B, right? Oh, they made us do some tricky math there.